you know, the 10th anniversary is here, and emotions and tension is everywhere for us survivors. That, you know, that kind of shields us from the world in a way, because we're so focused on the grief and on remembering those who lost their lives, that we live in that kind of small bubble when, you know, starting November 1st, we start to interact with each other so much that it kind of blurs everything else. I would say the hardest part is November the 14th, when, you know, you have to get back to normal life somehow. And the grief is still here, but the bond is a little more distant. It took me a year and a lot of, you know, medicine to overcome, I would say, the most critical phases of PTSD, which was, you know, unexpectedly and more often than I would have liked, something popped up, either on the subway or, you know, during fireworks when you feel the smoke. But since 2017, I would say I've had no panic attack. I've had nothing of that kind. But I'm very cautious because I'm not sure you heal from PTSD. I guess you have long periods of time where nothing happens. I remember distinctly seeing the flame out of the barrel of the gun. I remember being on the ground, and then I saw the face of that girl looking at the terrorist who is still standing and who seems unable to move, and people grabbing her and taking her on the floor. And that was to me another wake-up call, as you have to leave, you have to flee as much as you can. And then I remember, you know, crawling on top of bodies. I believe most of the people were pretending to be dead and were not dead, but still. And I remember a few faces, or at least a few facial expressions of people who were necessarily dead because of the angle of the neck, because of the color of the skin. And you know, it really took me a few months to remember this.
Do you feel that you can go to a club again?
Oui, quand on survit à un attentat, on est forcément décalé. On se décale du reste du monde. Moi, je dis toujours qu'il y a 3 deuils à faire rapidement. Le deuil de ceux qui sont morts, le deuil de la personne que vous étiez. Toute cette histoire de résilience, il faut bien comprendre qu'il ne s'agit pas de redevenir qui vous étiez, mais de trouver un nouveau chemin dans la vie. Et le 3e deuil, c'est l'image que les gens ont de vous. Encore aujourd'hui, 10 ans après, quand je dis à quelqu'un qui ne sait pas, bah, j'étais au Bataclan, sa perception de moi change immédiatement. Il y a à la fois l'émotion qu'il a ressentie ce jour-là, mais quelque part, je pense, la peur de se dire, mais est-ce qu'il va bien? Est-ce que je peux lui en parler? Comment est-ce qu'on fait ça? Et ça, forcément, ça vous décale. Et c'est d'autant plus vrai pour un événement comme le 13 novembre, qui est historique.